Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cop Talk. Liverpool 0, PSG 2. Same result as last week. Liverpool out now of the Champions League. But a very different game to last week. Much better performance from Liverpool. Listen, they're the best team in Europe. So, we just weren't good enough at the end of the day. And we had our chances. We had our moments in the game. But ultimately, not good enough. Outclassed in the end by the better team and probably going to win it again. I think the only team that could stop them maybe is Bayern Munich. And yeah, I don't see anyone beating them in this competition. But look, let's talk about Liverpool. So the starting lineup was controversial. Salah left out. Engamo, everyone thought he would start. I didn't have a problem with the starting lineup. I thought it was okay. But for me, the formation wasn't right. He should have played 4 at the back, which he did. Then the 3 midfielders, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister. Wirtz in front of them, supporting Ekitike and Isaac. Now, he said before the game, Isaac was only going to play up to 60 minutes. Listen, some people criticised that, saying he shouldn't have said that, but it doesn't matter. With Salah and Engamo on the bench, they're coming on. The plan was definitely for them to play. So for me, the starting lineup was not the problem. Formation was, because you saw Wirtz out on the left, and he's a number 10. Wirtz can play on the left, but he's not as effective. For me, in behind the strikers, creating, probing, using his little dribbling skills, and he's got the technique. He can play that position, but Slot didn't play him there. Didn't do that. And listen, first half was pretty even. Probably PSG were slightly better than us, but we had a huge chance, and it didn't go in. Huge. The goalie made a great save initially, and then Van Dijk can't convert. And the player, I think it's Marquinhos, their captain, he gets a great tackle in to block the ball. So we don't score in the first half. And look, there was a great atmosphere in the ground. It really looked like it was jumping, you know what I mean? But if we'd have got that goal, I know I know, but goals change games, and that would have changed the game. We may not have won the game, but it would have changed the game. Second half starts, and I think we started well. I think for a good 20, 25 minutes, we were on top, definitely. Pushing them back. We were winning the 50-50s, winning the second balls. We had a lot of pressure on their goal. And the pressure brought a penalty, which it was 0-0 at the time. Now, is it a soft penalty? Was it a soft penalty? Yes, it was. No doubt about it. McAllister's playing for it. But those are given. And the ref giving it and then overturning it, I think it's a terrible decision by VAR, the ref. There's no way they should overturn that. Because I think a Slot said it, if the penalty's not given, they are not going to overturn that decision and give the penalty. So it should work the other way around. For me, we get that penalty. All right, we have to convert it. But there's a good chance we're going to convert it. And if we convert that, 1-0, when we were on top, game different again. But look, we're talking about currently the best team in Europe, in my opinion. And they were just too good, and they withstood the pressure by hook or by crook. And then they get a breakaway. And the breakaway was our fault. Szoboszlai loses the ball again in a very dangerous position. They break away. They get the ball. And there's still a lot for Dembele to do. There's loads of defenders around him. And he just shifts the ball to the left. Great shot. And listen, that's what they can do. They've got top quality players in the attack, all over their team, really. And then, obviously, we're chasing, we're pushing the game. Rio comes on. I think Salah did well initially, but it just wasn't his night. It hasn't been his season. The ball didn't run for him. His touch was a bit off as well in moments. Listen, it sounds like a hard luck story, but no, the best team went through. They were the best team over the two ties. But I still think we could have won the game tonight. Had we taken our chances when we got them, had the penalty not been overturned, I think we would have won the game, but I don't think we'd have gone for it. I think they would have still scored. So, listen, I've got no complaints about us going out. This is not a hard luck story by me. I'm just trying to be honest in what I saw, and I know a lot of people are not happy and all I've seen comments, slot out. But we've got 6 games to go, and we've got to get into the Champions League next season. That's a must. And we've got some huge games. Everton away, first of all. Secondly, we play in our last 6 games, Manchester United, Aston Villa, and Chelsea. And these are the teams we are competing with for Champions League football. So it's in our hands, definitely, to finish in the Champions League positions. And we can't throw it away. We have to nail that position, where it's 5th, 4th, 3rd. I don't care, as long as we get into the Champions League. It's been a shocking, horrible season, which started in the worst possible way with us losing Jota, tragically. And then the Isaac saga, and it's just been a horrible season. And yes, we won the first 5 games, and dramatic fashion. Some of them, I think Newcastle away was one. I think I remember where we won in the 100th minute, Engamoa scoring. But it's just not been a good season. It's been a horrible season, and there's been moments, good games, good performances, but nowhere near the level, man. Nowhere near the level. So this is a tough. It's been a tough watch, as I've said many times in these videos. It's tough. It's been tough to look at Liverpool this year, and there's many reasons. Many things have gone against us, injuries, etc. Injuries happen to everyone, no, but definitely injuries. The players we lost as well, I think, has affected the way we've played this year. Salah has not been the same, and I think part of the reason is Trent's not there. So Trent and him had a great relationship on that right-hand side. And also Núñez Diaz. A lot of people, harangued Núñez. Wanted him out. Couldn't score. Terrible. Waste of money. All that stuff. I heard loads of Liverpool fans saying that. Now everyone realises that what he did was allow Salah to score all the goals, because he created the madness up front. And Diaz is another one. I mean, look, I don't disagree. The club, I wouldn't have sold him personally. For me, I would have kept Diaz out of the two of them. But listen, Diaz wanted to go. We didn't pay him the wages that he should have got, and I understand that he deserved top wages, and we lost him, and we're paying for that now because he was an X-Factor player. So listen, disappointing season for many reasons, but I firmly believe next season will be different. We just need to get into that Champions League. Have a good summer's rest. Forget about Liverpool. Watch the World Cup, and let's see what happens. See what players we get. Next season will be different. We'll have that Leone, that young Italian centre-back who looks like he was a good player until he got injured freakishly in the Southampton game. Innocuous, falling over, out for the season. Isaac will hopefully show what he can do next season. Wirtz will have had a season under his belt. He'll be better. Frimpong and Kirkes will improve as well. So listen, we'll be better next season. They will need to add some players. They've signed that Jacque as well. He looks like he could be a good signing as well. So listen, for me, it's been disappointing, but we just have to see this season for what it is, as a transition season. And look, we got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we've been beaten by probably the champions again. So let's just take our medicine, watch out the end of the season, and we go again next year. I've renewed my season ticket for next year. I'm not giving up on Liverpool. So I don't expect anyone will. I know it's a frustration out there and disappointment, but we've just got to stick together now and hopefully next season turn it around. And yeah, I think that's it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm expecting big things next year. Engamoa, I think he'll be better. He'll be pushing for more minutes next year. He's already part of the first team, but he'll be a bit more of a key player next year, I think. And yeah, let's see what we do, man. Anyway, we take our medicine. We move on. Big, huge game on Sunday. Merseyside derby. And they will be desperate to beat us. So we have to be on it. And let's see. And I miss saying about Ekatike. Looks like he could be out now for the rest of the season, which is so disappointing. But yeah, look, what can we do, man? Just have to get on with it. We're Liverpool, mate. We will come back. Take care, everyone. Look after yourselves.